It's that time again. Hold on. We are building an Inator today. If Streamlabs will pick up the capture. Yo, please, Streamlabs, I need this. Yo, they aren't even picking up my camera. Dude! Alright, one of two things. There we go. And lastly, we need audio. Slowly piecing together the video game. Okay. Now we're ready. So, you may be asking what I mean by Inator. Because, I mean, we've already built an incredibly, like, annoying and elaborate machine. That kind of hurts to look at. Okay, well, we've mostly built a machine that hurts to look at, but we need to build a bigger machine. Come now, you still sick as sin? Hey, best wishes, bro. I believe in you. So, the idea is simple. Remember how to kill the wall of flesh, I terraformed my world's underground to build like over 1,000 boulder traps? We're about to start throwing boulders at the DOG, at the big worm. Thankfully, we don't have to dig out a good chunk of the world again because we already had the boulder traps. I just gotta rip them from the wall of flesh arena. But such is the plan. I'm just gonna have a line going through the middle of these towers. And every time I step on the teleporter, it's gonna activate every boulder trap in the line. Might even get a few dart traps. Am I doing good? Am I doing? I'm feeling pretty evil in an incorporated way, you know? See, I would ask how you're doing right now, but I think I have a vague idea of how that's going. And so once we finish our weird teleporter zigzag, we're gonna have a line going through here. We're gonna have a line going through, maybe like a block lower, but whatever. It's just gonna be a super highway for a whole bunch of boulders. Someone's falling for that Scooby-Doo trap. Hey, if it was able to kill one of the most important bosses in the run, I feel like it'll help a little bit here. Okay, just gotta have faith in the rocks. Especially considering he's gonna be like moving in a straight line this entire time. And he's a worm, so his hitbox is bigger. That just eats. Honestly, dude really got screwed by genetics. See, I would consider getting dart traps with the boulder traps, but I don't think a dart lasts nearly as long as a boulder. And I see when bro gets me low, I'm just gonna like swap into a housekeeping uniform and distract him while I heal. Absolutely foolproof. Now wait, maybe I could like disguise as a nurse. And when he tries to hit me up for heals, that Loki laces shit. That's a little too high. There we go. Yeah, wait, you think I could like roofie one of his portals? Because I mean, his mouth is like always open. So if I throw a whole bottle of Benadryl through a portal as he's going through it, or as he's coming out through it. Listen, I gotta say Benadryl because I can't really afford anything better than that. Can't even afford poison. Now give him like an ungodly amount of Tylenol so his kids come out messed up. Yeah, how many of these do I have to do, bro? How close are we? Okay, actually, kinda close. I gotta get my ruler back out though. Okay, 20 tiles. Honestly, I don't know why like the concept of overdosing on Benadryl became a meme, because Benadryl can't even kill you if you overdose on it. Sure, you'll get like mildly messed up, but like it can't really seriously damage you. You would need a ton of Benadryl to die from it. I'll tell you that right now. Like the people who think you start seeing stuff after you take Benadryl are the same people who you can convince that a vitamin C pill is actually a perk. I remember seeing a video of that. Somebody like being this kid being convinced that a vitamin C pill was a perk and he started tweaking out. Like dude was wibbling and wobbling like a muppet going crazy. Some cough drops that actually tasted pretty good. Didn't know it was a cough drop. Get like 30 before you run with the stuff. Bro, I remember when I was younger, I used to love the taste of cough syrup. But like, I never actually went for it. I never acted on the urge. So like, every time I saw a cough syrup on the bathroom counter, I just like enviously stared at it. You know, like a dog seeing a treat. The chair, yeah. Something happened to it? Oh, we're so close, bro. Thankfully, building the little boulder tunnel is going to be so much faster than this. It's 20, right? Okay, cool. Alarms now kind of falling apart. At the bottom stick of a hanger wedge where the old screw was. Yo, bro's like MacGyvering his setup. Is this the meta? Oh, black plant. Nice. Yeah. Imagine if I couldn't, like, click and drag stuff. Not gonna lie, if I couldn't click and drag stuff, we'd probably be, like, maybe about here in our progression. And the challenge would not end if I couldn't click and drag stuff. Like, I guess you could get to the final boss in free hard mode. But the only way I can think of to do it is by down patching to a previous version. Actually, does the difficulty enable it? Whatever. Go to a version where the Blood Moon clowns can destroy tiles. Wait for the 5% Blood Moon. Wait for a clown to spawn. And then just kite him until he bombs a hole to hell. Which would take a very long time. Actually, wait, are clowns a hard mode thing? Would that even be possible? No, never mind. Clown's a hard mode enemy, so scrap that one. It's the plan for the final boss. For yeah, the final boss for us would be Calamitous, this lady. And I'm gonna be so for real, there is no plan. Not because I can't come up with one, but because I literally cannot prep for her. When you spawn her in, she creates an arena around you to fight in. So even if I wanted to, I couldn't prepare a machine to fight her. We just have to be really good at dodging. And I'm hoping after we kill Big Worm Man, our damage will get somewhat better. How much health does she have? Let me take a look. Calamity. Supreme Witch Calamitous. In our difficulty, she would have 1,530,000 health. Also 100 defense, which is more than what we have right now. Very fun. If I knew the formula for how defense reduced damage, I would do the math, but I don't have the formula. But there is one side to her making her own arena. One good thing about it. And that is, because we'd be in a confined area, like one spot the entire boss fight, that means if we get something like, where is it? Does it still have it? Wait, did they get rid of the one accessory I wanted from this guy? No way. Whatever, let's use another example. The Spore Sack. So the Spore Sack is an item that spawns slow-moving projectiles that linger around the area. If we're stuck in an enclosed space, then these lingering projectiles are always going to hit. And I'm fairly certain if they're hitting, they would do way more damage than my elemental women right here. But I'm confused, because Mr. Devourer Wormman had an accessory like the Spore Sack, but stronger. But now the book isn't showing it to us anymore. So did they get rid of it? Oh. I'm so confused. It's called the Nebulous Core. Okay, it's still in the game, but it's not appearing. Oh wait, it's right here. I'm blind. It just moved on the drops. Oh, I got so scared for a moment. Do you have a dummy I can test DPS out on? I could have sworn I had. Oh. Might be at base. Why do I need hay to make it? Sales boy, give me a six. Alright, we have hay now. Super domain. Kill it. Oh, wait. Okay, we're doing 2000 DPS to the dummy, but the dummy has no defense. Okay, never mind. Yeah, because I know the Devourer has a lot of defense. I'm just gonna check. Check against John Devourer himself. Okay, presently we're doing about 500 DPS to John Devourer. Like 550 to 600. Uh, John Devourer has... Isn't this supposed to say, like, right under the house? Defense. Oh, his body parts have different defense values. Bruh. Okay, his head has 50. His head and tail have 50 defense. His body has 70. I think my stuff is trying to target his tail, though. Crazy how 50 defense, like, dropped our damage by 75%, though. Because we went from, like, 2k DPS on the dummy to 500-ish on ya boy. Not gonna lie, 50 defense is doing all that, then 100 defense is gonna screw us. Unless I get something, like, game-changing. Let's hope we do. Pull that down. Pull that back up. And our funky zigzag machine is done. Okay, now it's boulder time. His head and tail have 50, and his body has 70, according to Liz. So now we're going to bore a straight line through all of our low towers. I don't know, the damage numbers feel kind of wank. Because it feels way more... It feels like way more than 50. Oh, this is gonna be so much nicer. And could be like maybe some of my dudes are selling. Honestly, I'd believe it. Dismantling the giant line of boulder traps is gonna be somewhat annoying. It'll be for a good cause. Take you 62.5 minutes to beat the final boss. That's comparatively good pace, which is kind of sad to say. Like, compared to Poltergeist, that's alright pace. But I'm hoping we get a good power up before then, because I don't feel like doing another hour-long boss fight. Now I build big platform. Not gonna lie, I got an automated solution. I call it Tiny Task. Run my shit. Playback speed. Sure. I'm fine with those hotkeys. Oh, damn, I didn't mean to throw it. Okay. Now we continuous playback. Do like 4x speed, that'll be good. And here we go. Yeah, wait, what hotkey is doing that? Hold on. Wait, does F8 do that? Oh, F8 is doing that. Bruh. This is what I get for trying to be lazy. Yeah, tragically for everybody to be hitting, I'd have to be like basically on top of the enemy. Cloud Lady doesn't target anybody to my left. Fire Lady struggles to hit people to my right. Water Lady, like, only attacks when I'm in like dap up distance of an enemy. Sand Lady struggles to hit anything that is moving at more than 2 inches an hour. And Sand Lady 2 isn't really doing much. She helps heal, I guess. That's about it. And like, she only helps heal when I'm standing still. See, I would have scrapped the girl boss team ages ago, but tragically we don't have many better alternatives. Like, our only vaguely consistent sources of damage are these little stone dudes and the women. That is it. How does that keep happening? Are we serious? That doesn't happen when I'm doing it manually. No, fine, I'll just do it myself. Okay, my hand's already hurting. Okay, tiny task, if you cannot handle pressing E, or not pressing E, if you can't handle clicking the mouse, then I'll just have you press E over and over again. How about that one? There. I'm annoyed. You know what? Tiny task, you can just go to hell, I guess. I don't know. Because whenever I press E, it's fine. Like, I press E, I can skip multiple blocks. There's no issue. But when little bro press E, the entire thing breaks. Mildly annoyed. God, and we're about to have Martian invasion too. Cause okay, the Martian invasion event happens when that little probe you saw escapes after seeing you. But the problem is, I can't kill it because my dudes don't see it as a threat. Because it doesn't actually attack me. Now they're getting in the way of my building. And now to kill you too. Yo, get out of my way. Please. Ooh. See, this would have been helpful a good while ago. The cosmic car keys summons a rideable UFO mount. Tragically, we already have a better mount than that. Although I'll put the UFO on anyways for right now just because it looks cool. Even though it kind of sucks compared to what we have. Yeah, we just gotta wait until the aliens die. Because these big sauces are gonna, like, screw me over. God, this handles so much worse. Bro. And Tiny Task low-key a dick. It's like, you'll put in, like, a keystroke combination that you know works. And then Tiny Task does the exact same thing, and it stops working. There we go. Martians are now gone. And even though we have the Blood Moon active right now, it doesn't spawn any bosses, so we can keep going. Plus, the Blood Moon dudes are, like, way weaker. And then, like, if we ever get in a situation where we have to get out of the teleporter for any reason, we could just, let's say we're in here, I want to leave, just zip up. And of course we could just, like, jump out through the top if we teleported one more time. But, like, emergencies happen. I know we have to build a second layer of bricks because the boulders are meant to hang from the ceiling. And this is currently a floor. But I'm actually gonna go get a couple boulder traps before I make the ceiling, so I know exactly how tall it needs to be. This should already be tall enough, though. I just gotta be certain. Because I don't want to spend a whole lot of time building just to find out it doesn't meet the requirements I need. Just holding left click and tapping E for the grappling hook. This might be gameplay. That's the thing. I don't know exactly how much the boulders are going to do because it varies depending on what you're hitting. But considering our DPS is less than 1,000, I'm considering it a good enough upgrade. Especially considering I'm spawning a boulder between every teleporter, and the teleporters are stretching across the map. That means we have a hitbox stretching across the entire bridge. So it's effectively guaranteed DPS, which is quite nice. Because he ain't gonna be dodging that one. Not to mention, unlike darts, to my knowledge, I don't know what the dart lifespan is, but unlike darts, boulders last forever. Okay, a boulder will not die unless it runs into something that will destroy it. As far as I know, no living creature can destroy a boulder. Only blocks can. We're throwing many big rocks. See, I don't know what the statue cooldown is exactly, but we're gonna be throwing 1,000+ big rocks at a time. So it better account for something. Oh yeah, I did, don't worry. Yeah, I know the statue cooldown isn't very long, because I do remember we were doing consecutive boss fights with the statues, so the cooldown ain't crazy. Yeah, how far are we? So we've gone from here to here. Everybody's got a rock limit. Please tell me we're almost there. Bro. Worst part about this is I want to, like, press it faster to move faster and place more blocks. But I know if I go too fast, I'm just going to fling off the bridge. If only a particular program could get the pacing just right. Too bad said program did not feel like cooperating today. Okay, we're close. Yeah, we're real close, because those platforms are pretty close to the left side. God, I don't know how many blocks went into this, but Yo, I'm so glad we're getting these bricks for free. Because if we didn't have an unlimited building block budget, we'd be spending so many, like, so much time gathering this. I know, right? They should really invent that, dude. Like, that would go so crazy. Something to perform all these tiny little tasks that we have to do. I don't know what it would be called, though. Maybe something like big, nah. No, wait, that doesn't sound right. What am I building with? So, we got this ice wizard in town, and he just gives us these, they're called frostflake. So I'm just assuming we're building with snow. That being said, I don't know how it lasted this long. If we got frostflake bricks. Magic snow, I guess. And he charges absolutely nothing for it, so I can go ahead and get like 10,000 at a time. I don't know what you're talking about. This is a completely peaceful neighborhood. You know, really good ratings. Maybe even a school nearby, I don't know. Are we there yet? Oh wait, there's a wall. We're almost there. Now, if only we didn't have to do that a second time. Whatever. Demon Conch, send me to hell. Thanks, bro. Okay, so all these boulder traps. I'm gonna reclaim them all. Yeah, we just took a ton of damage. Let me like hold still for a moment. There we go. Back to reclamation. Yo, wait, some of them are being lost to lava. That's actually annoying. these. Oh yeah. Okay, definitely lost a few boulder traps because we had over 1,000 placed down. But it'll be fine. Because now for the really cool and definitely not just as boring part. Okay, good, they fit. Oh, thank God. Well, we know what to do now. Do we have a mount that's like just fast enough? Hmm. Those are summons. Could they be under... No, they're not under miscellaneous. That's correct. Filter all. What's it say? Summons. Okay, so we got... Huh. That's unique. Didn't know that got a change. Yeah, so we got 994 boulder traps. Would have been a bit more, but we lost a few to the raining lava. What brand is my micro? That's certainly a question that I do not know off the top of my head. Because I do not be paying attention like that. Also, what's up with the blood moons? This is like the second one in a row. These things are supposed to be like a 5% chance. brand that exists, you lucky bastard. Mine does not exist in any way. Okay. I had to like pull mine out of a rift Fortnite style. The brand doesn't even exist in this universe. What even is that? What are you? Awakened Zerakadile. I don't even know, bro. I don't know. You know what? Hold on. Microwave break. Thankfully, I'm like right next to the kitchen. But anyways, mine is a LG. I think it's quite nice. A little on the larger side. Hey, you're just hating because you can't watch Blue's Clues on your microwave, okay? I can watch my 50 billionth copy-paste Hallmark movie. That'd be crazy if there was like a multi-function TV microwave though. And just like pull the screen out, grab your food, and put the screen back. Oh, that'd be some wicked work. Oh, hell no. Now, I could see something like Factor doing that. It's like Factor already be trying to get you on the like pre-cooked meals made by famous people. So I could totally see them like using a TV toaster oven. to advertise food as seen on TV. Like that's basically what their device is, isn't it? Just a toaster oven, but fancier because it's got glowy buttons and shit. Yeah, honestly, I got no idea what happened to Blue's Clues. I just, like, said what came to my head. Okay, one side over. Honestly, that didn't feel as long as, like, bottom layer. Wait, am I bugging? Where's my teleport? Yeah, this is 3 blocks tall, but the gap over there is 4 blocks tall. A little confused, but, you know, we can get around it. Blue's Clues and you, I have not heard of that one. So I'm gonna need like a lore dump or something. A Blue's Clues ARG. The Blue's Clues iceberg is deeper than you think. Yeah, I remember seeing those videos on my feed, but I never ever actually clicked them. This is a show but made for even younger people without the spirit. Damn. Yo, Blue saw the state of the world and tweaked out. Bro hasn't been the same since. I'm gonna need dude to summon me some more snowbirds. Cause I'm finna run out. watch me do all this and the boulders only do like 1 damage to him. Yeah, there's a reason why we have to keep the boulders in a tube. Because if I remember correctly, boulders do like 4 times the damage to the player. Because they were purpose built to kill the player. And killing randoms is just a side feature. So yeah, we're keeping them in the safety tube. Yeah, we're on double-digit crossplay. We gotta get more. We're close though, because the platforms are like right there. User! Yeah, the moment they start charging for Frostflake, I'm low-key cooked. Nah, Boulder's speed doesn't really do anything to their damage. Like, that thing could be standing still, and it'd be doing damage. Well, like, doing the same damage, I mean. Why is this a random rail? Or get out. And the funny thing is, physics be damned, they actually, like, accelerate on a flat surface for some reason. I don't know why. Like, sure they have a top speed, and the top speed isn't very fast, but the fact that they accelerate at all is kind of crazy. I still think that thing was ugly as shit. Which is to say, they did a pretty good job on the design. Because I'm certain it's supposed to look ugly. Oh, imagine that thing in first person. God, that thing just got demolished. Not gonna lie, I feel like most Terraria enemies in first person would be kinda horrifying. Like, both modded and vanilla. See, the reason the boulders are as strong as they are is because they're meant to kill a player. Like, they're not meant to be used against enemies like this. They're meant to be used primarily against players. They're like scattered throughout caves and stuff, and they do a whole bunch of damage. And they try to catch you off guard. Like, they try to sneak attack you and one-shot you. Like, I'm gonna be so for real, even though we're in the, like, last third of the game, I'm fairly certain a boulder, which you can encounter at the beginning of the game, could still 2 or 3 shot us. Yeah. Yo, physics be damned, they want you dead. Hell, in certain world settings, boulders can fall from trees. If I remember correctly. I think it was either boulders or dynamite. One of them. Regardless. The traps in this world really hate the player. Yeah, adding a little hole on each end of the tunnel because the boulders are actually, like, kind of intelligent. Like, if a boulder lands on a flat surface, regardless of how wide the flat surface is, it'll, like, sense which way has the shortest travel time and move that direction. Actually, I'll close this one off. So if I'm moving right, and there's only an opening on the left side, then they'll navigate towards the only opening, because they want to go down. So now that I've blocked this off, all boulders should go left. Yo, I'm telling you, this boulder shit gets serious. First, how many of these openings do we have? Between the tall ones. I'm about to count. Let me pull up my calculator before I start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63. 64 just because. 994 divided by 64. Alright, so each gap between tall teleporters has a budget of 15 boulder statues. How does paper be beating it? Grass beats rock. Paper is a grass type. Trust. Terrible phrasing? Nah, bro. The plot required it. The plot required such phrasing. Or phrasing. Trust. God damn it. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15. Cool. Now I'm about to just split stack 15 beforehand, so we don't have to count every time I place them down. Probably work out much better for me. Team. Bro, like, Scissors got gutted last patch. Nah, because I remember seeing this, like, sweaty metamanting paper. He was doing a spin build, and he just demolished a paper, or a Scissors, as a paper. I don't get it. Yo, Scissors might permanently be on Fraud Watch now. And like, how are you gonna tell me Scissors, like an attack speed build, got its attack speed cut in half, and the dev's excuse for it sucked too? Like, you're telling me they wanted to give the other classes more movement opportunities? Like, bro. If you place paper right under a boulder, yeah, that'd be funny as hell. Yeah, they got... Well, in the latest update, they added quite a few boulders, actually. If I remember correctly, you got... Okay, so we have the original two. The regular boulder and the cactus boulder. the cactus boulder exploding into a ball of spikes whenever it runs into something. But then you have the heart boulder, which disguises itself as a helpful heart crystal. And when you go to mine it, it'll just like wreck your shit. Let's see, they got the bouncy boulder. I'm sure you can infer what the bouncy boulder does. And it can move fast. It can move really fast. Actually, hold on. I'm not like too up to date on this latest update. How many boulders do we have? Hold on. Because I could have sworn there was like an experimental boulder that can go through walls. I swear to God, I've seen a video of it. It was actually kind of terrifying. Okay, it's not in the wiki, so it might have stayed like an experimental thing. Thank God. Yeah, that would have been evil if it dropped. People were calling it like the Zenith boulder, if I remember correctly. See, this isn't helped by the fact that the bouncy boulder is bubblegum pink. You know, please keep that shit to the debug menu. Like, don't release that to the public. Oh my God. Yeah, we would all be doomed if the Zenith boulder got out. That thing would be like an SCP. You know, modders are probably gonna make like a nuke boulder or whatever. Now imagine a boulder where it's like the immortal snail. You know, the boulder never expires. It just slowly moves towards you. Yeah, that'd be crazy. I imagine somebody's already done that. If not, I need to see it happen. It's just constantly moving towards you. At like half the speed of a regular boulder. So like not the fastest thing in the world, but still noticeable. it would take way too long for me to set it up so every boulder trap goes off at the same time. So I'm just gonna have it go off procedurally as I teleport. That'll take much less time to set up. I mean, if I had a hotbar, I could do it pretty easily, because I could just switch my wire setting mode to a different color wire. But because I need the wrench to put down different colored wires, thanks to my lack of hotbar, I'd be putting down different colored wire one at a time. That would take ages. So yeah, let's not do the colored wire route and just make it go off procedurally. I feel like that'd be in everyone's best interest, you know? Yeah, I don't want this to take too much longer, because I just realized it's been an hour 45 of straight building. I mean, looking at the CCV, doesn't seem like that's too much of an issue. Because for some odd reason, people are sticking around to watch me build. Thanks, guys. Anyways, I'm sure people would like to see the actual fight sooner or later. Well, guys and gals, yeah. Gotta be inclusive. Actually, wait. Okay, so men can be. The alternatives for man are guy and gentleman. And the alternatives for female are gal and whatever the antithesis of gentleman is. I kind of forgot. But what's the they them version? Would I say gentle them? I don't know. Taking another night cool pill, so you're gonna have to go soon. Alright. Well, thank you for showing up. Greatly appreciate it. Hopefully we win. Because I don't want to dedicate another entire stream to building for DOG. Oh god, okay. Let me out. Thank you. Yeah, wiring these up should be quick and easy. Because all I gotta do is put down like one line of wire. That's it. The statues, when you trigger them with a wire, they spawn a boulder. Yeah, we could just place regular boulders and trigger them with wire to make them roll. But that would take way longer because we'd have to replace the boulders every time they went off. I wasn't paying attention. So yeah, the boulder statues are like a reusable boulder trap. Is very handy. Yeah, statues are the key to boulder mitosis, apparently. See, there's only two possible explanations. Okay, hear me out, right? Either, like, the boulders reproduce asexually, or there are two rocks inside of the boulder statue porking it 24/7. And I haven't watched a cave diving video in a while. And cave divers will really, like, go into a place called the Devil's Ass Crack with a 0% survival rate for a click. Okay, now that's exaggeration, but like, they really be spending hours crawling through bat shit. Like, after spending so long crawling, how do you even know there's gonna be, like, an area on the other side? What happens if you get a dead end in a crawl space? That's like, can you even turn around in that situation? Or do they have this like super secret shimmy technique where they can go backwards? Did not mean to die. Yeah, 'cause like, I reckon some people would justify it with thrill seeking, but I'm gonna be so for real. Cave diving is so like slow burn with little to no payoff. So I don't know how much thrill there is to seek. Just fill that one out, I guess. I don't really care about this part. I'm just like add an extra boulder statue with our remaining ones. Now we just put one little piece of wire stretching across the boulder statues in all the segments, and we'll be golden. So speaking of golden, do we think Super Saiyan 3 Freddy could be base Bunny? Because, like, I don't know. I've seen a whole lot of fan work of SSJ3 Freddy. But I'm not sure. Because, like, base Bunny goes crazy. Let's really go to the carnival and maybe go watch the pictures. I'm saying. Because, like, spending hours crawling through a cave does not feel like it scratches any sort of itch. Probably gives you more. Alright, so in theory, I don't know why they're going that way. Isn't the lowest point here? Maybe I gotta add a slope on the other end. Yeah, because they don't count slopes as walls. So I might have to add a slope instead of just a flat wall. So they don't path to it. I'm pretty sure they try to avoid slopes. Unless they're going down. A slope isn't very hard to do low. slope would take us all of like 1 or 2 minutes tops. Not gonna lie, I feel like if people like seriously debated Super Saiyan 3 Freddy versus base Bonnie, it would pretty much just be the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta versus base Cabba thing all over again. Like slander images everywhere. Yeah, wait, real talk, would Super Saiyan 4 Freddy just turn into an actual bear? He just becomes like a real photorealistic bear on some day shift at Freddy shit. Nah, bro, don't worry. Bonnie's like permanently floating an inch or two off the ground, so he's safe from the street demon. That is, unless like Freddy spikes him into the street, in which case it's over. I'll mess that one up, huh? Bring me more sweet tears. Yeah, not only the Deku slander, but also when Wander Jackson was going on a slander tear with Bakugo. Nah, dude was pumping out like multiple Bakugo slander images like each day. Yo, dude was on Bakugo's head. Oh my god. That boy cannot breathe. Bro, I remember somebody tried to like match up Deku with a word girl and got humbled immediately. Like, bro, the comment section was on his ass. Your story is over, Super Y. 1,000,000% Detroit Smash. Is that you, Caillou? You know, Word Girl was crazy. And it's funny because there's like a whole fandom on Twitter that just like gets on anybody's headpiece if they ever disrespect Word Girl. I think it's funny as hell. CJ from Grove Street. You won't get away this time. Like, bro. Yo, CJ would have been a banger all for one user, not gonna lie. Or one for all. Actually, you know what? He could use either one, really. Like, real talk, CJ could use either all for one or one for all. I don't care. Oh. I'm looking at the versus battles wiki because I want to see if Word Girl actually has any notable losses on here. Oh, wait. Notable matchups. Losses, Godzilla. That's it. With prior knowledge. I'm actually kind of curious to see this, like, the red. Seem pretty equal. Something, something, regen. Oh, speed is equalized. Okay. I ain't gonna read the entire thing. I got a slope to build. Yeah, they really had to equalize her speed just for Zilla to stand a chance. Actually, tragic. Yeah, why is it still going right? It's not even supposed to target slopes. Yeah, I don't even know, bro. As long as the boulders are going down the path, it's fine. I ain't gonna, like, spend time figuring out how boulder pathing works. Because apparently it's more complicated than just boulder try to go down. Alright, the doohickey is complete, I think. Only one thing left to do. Oh, he's like directly inside the boulder line. Yo, he's sitting inside the boulder line eating all of it. Yeah, good luck hitting me with that one, pal. Yeah, boulder top speed isn't too crazy, unfortunately. But it's fine as long as they're on the line. That means they got a chance to hit him. He's almost here. Yo. Yo, eat rock. Yo, nice bullets, bro. Yo, aim labs is free, buddy. He's like right there. Go down. Eat those boulders. Eat those boulders. Is Ooga Booga strat actually working? Modern problems need prehistoric solutions. I forgot to turn off my ruler. Or even is he? Did he really just like dip down because he could? I was about to say for the aura, but it makes him look even dumber. Come on up to my boulder line. He's eating all the rocks. Yo, this is nice. Okay, he's going up. He's trying to avoid the rocks. Not a fan of that. Honestly, might lag the game a little bit by spawning a ton of boulders. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought he was going to go down in a straight line for a moment. I was about to say. Is he coming? Yo, dude, what are you doing in space? Get down here. Or he's trying to, like, dive kick me or something. Hit the Dr. Doom foot dive. Yo, he damn near teleported. See? I forgot what I was gonna say. Mods undo his attack. I'm gonna be so for real with you, I don't know a damn thing about Fortnite. Yo, he's spun back to specifically kill Darnell. Now, DOG might be racist, actually. Because that was like one of my... Actually, I only got like 3 black town people, and he spun back to specifically kill 1. Yeah, we gotta cancel bro on Twitter. Come on. Keep eating those boulders. Keep eating those boulders. Come on. Come on, bro. Eat more rock for me. Yo. Why was my DPS in the gutter for a moment? I kind of like the Thanos form. Or if you stand up from the cauldron for long enough, you become Doctor Doom. Nah, bro, I got the dogs. I got them all. Turn off wire vision for a moment. It'd be cool if I got to, like, see the boulder damage factored into my DPS. The files. You mean, where is it? You mean the folder right here? The folder? Listen, ain't nobody getting their hands on the folder, okay? That's confidential information. And you know what? I'm turning it all into black bars. Honestly. I don't know what you're talking about. My folders are beautiful. Trust. Nothing wrong with them. Yo, back up. Back up. I go down a bit. I might be like, yo, wait, lag would actually be good for me. Now, because I could get, like, closer to him for longer. Basically, better reaction time. So yeah, keep lagging. Please keep lagging. Yo, Billboard and the boy were mentioned separately. As it turns out, the billboard itself also got some game. Or even is he? Oh, he's underground. That's why I didn't see him. You mean game? He was hogging the Wiimote. Bro, they had Mario Kart Wii, and that dude always kept hogging player one. Asshole mains Metal Mario. Gotta go? Alright, I'll see you. Thanks for showing up. I got caught off guard for a moment. Come down here. Yo, what are you doing? Bro wants to have aura so bad. Yes, sir, keep it lagging. Keep it lagging. Wasted adrenaline, it's fine. Yeah, that might have been tough. Just standing still to avoid the laser. Watch that health drain. Very slowly. Come on, get closer. There we go. Yo, he's sped up. Yo, he's so fast right now. Okay. Yo, the DOG speed boost needs to be studied, bro. Come on. Please. I'm better than most, but don't get cocky. Oh, he's shooting the fireballs now. See, the fireballs are the entire reason we got the teleporter zigzagging like this. Yeah, because we don't want the fireballs to, you know, have a straight shot at us. At least if we're going up and down, the fireballs have a good chance to miss. Yo, bullying random pixies like we don't have a god to fight. Actually tragic. Can you get out of space? Can I, like... I wish I could, like, click and drag you. Because you take way too long to get over here. Okay. Boss fight already takes long enough as it is with my piss poor DPS. Considering all of it has to come from accessories. I ran directly into a fireball. That one almost got me. Come on then. Alright. Looking pretty good. We got him down to 100k, effectively. Yo, he's so fast, bro. I got real lucky with that one. Yo, I opened my map for just a moment. Yo, please, voters, give me bullet time. Alright. Sub-mil. Did I say 100k before? I meant a mil. Ooh, dear lord. I would just wait for him to appear again. And we'll be chilling. Yo, DOG indicator is putting in overtime right now. Stable speed. Stable speed. Okay, now he's doing the bullet thing. And teleport out of there. Yeah, keep shooting at angles. Alright, 952k. I've been DM'd on Discord. Never mind, it was a ping from the Poke Rogue Discord. They are apparently looking for moderators. Alright. Just teleport right through him. I don't even care, bro. Yo, what is he doing? Bro! Also, is that like a single... It's like 5 uncovered pixels. The lag machine 9000. Not gonna lie, when he fully opens his mouth, it looks so dumb in phase 1. Like, in phase 2, it's kind of like aura, but phase 1, full mouth is kind of silly looking. Here we go. Here's the cool one. Where'd he go? Huh? I'll move even further away, see if he, like... Why is his song gone away? His theme song is gone. Like, we still got a massive rift in space, sure, but, like... Where did he go? Yo, I'm so profoundly lost. Did he bug out from my teleporting? Please don't tell me he did. Man, that was going so good, too. Like, he's technically still alive. He's just hiding out. Bro said it's not over yet, kid, and then took a break. Yo, I'm dead. Nah, he said, you want to teleport away? I'll teleport away. Watch this. Well, damn, I guess. I guess we gotta rejoin the world. Because DOG might have just said, like, screw this and left. Who even get anything from the old dude? Aside from the worst stash in the game. Nah. Nothing I could really use. Alright, so now we just got, like, an HD Devourer of Gods wallpaper. Like, I will admit, it looks cool. But I want my boss. Well, that's a whole bunch of time wasted. Due to bro glitching out. But I believe we have time for another attempt. Let me just take care of something real quick. Okay. Let's give it another go. might take a minute. Alright, now we wait for your boy to come here. Don't go to space. Don't do it. Yo, do not go to space. Thank you. Will you? Come on. Come back up here to my line of boulders. Enjoy my lag. I'm gonna keep summoning entities until I get bullet time. Okay, you ain't gonna be able to stop me. In fact, is it possible for me to, like, manually reduce the max FPS? I'd probably have to do it with some, like, external bit. Personally, I don't feel like doing all that. We already did a whole bunch of building. Come on. Where's he at? Oh. Yeah, maybe not deal with that. Okay, really, what is that for? Like, why does he do that? Like, I don't understand what compels him to just super jump into space. If I'm being honest, it's kind of annoying. Okay, when are the bullets coming? There we go. So is that background effect actually his, like, aura? Or did he just leave the AC on the other side of the rift? Come on. Oh, please. Just take more damage from me. Like, if you could pretty please take off the armor, that'd be great. He almost got me with that. That was like just in the nick of time. Where's that boy at? Oh. Messing with something? Alright. Okay, good damage. Yo, that was a really good adrenaline right there. What even was that dash? Like, I don't know what he was doing. Like, I can't lie, the engineer is carrying this run. Massive shout out to the engineer. What's the opposite of a shout out? Like, DM threats? Yeah, can we get some DM threats for the Devourer gods, please? Let's keep healing. Yeah, perks of our setup, we have solid heals, which is real nice. Because we're gonna need them. Basically our only advantage. Eat more boulders. Eat more boulders for me. Okay, that one kind of hurt. This dude said, vault to your knees, vermin. Okay, bro. Yo, he's trying so hard to have aura. Bullets. There they are. Alright, come on, Lim. Now, this is the great thing about being in a box. Yo, nice drone. Amazing damage. And now we wait. Once again. My hands were off the keyboard for a moment. Oh my god, the slingshot. Feel the worm slingshot of doom. Use the lag, line them up with the boulders. Keep them lined up. Oh, the double horizontal got me. No, yeah, do it again. Yeah, the Witch Doctor has probably seen DOG tunneling so many times. What attempt are we even on? Shouldn't be too many, because each attempt takes a while. Attempt 13, okay. Oh, hold on. How does one get the Raptured Worm Scarf? Does that have, like, special requirements? Never mind. It doesn't pop up on the wiki. It looks cool, though. Yo, DOG loves rocks. See, like, I understand you have really cool, like, heavy cosmolite armor. But I have a near infinite amount of boulders to throw at you. So, like, top that one, huh? I will keep throwing rocks at you until you die. How about that one? Feel the bullets? I really had to, like, go out of range for a moment. For my adrenaline. Wasted rage, too. It's fine. Not like I'm hurting too bad. Because, like, damage is gonna be slow anyways. Pro is already here. Okay, we got a shield. Yo, the angle Loki saved me. Yo, get out of there. Got something got stuck in my throat. Yo, get away from those bullets. Please. Okay. Yeah, we're good and well in health. And he's about to enter the next phase shortly. Metaphorically shortly, because it's probably going to be pretty long. About to happen. There we go. Gonna do it again. Nice rattler. We are out of there. Come on. Come on, please. Act phase. So when I teleport to this one, yeah, don't go too far away. The lesson I have learned. Don't go too far away when it just starts open. Wait for it to open a little bit more, and then fully teleport away. Otherwise, he's just gonna get bored and leave. Yeah, keep missing. Come on. Bullet pattern. Another one. Okay. What? What? Where even is he? No way, bro. He bugged out again. DOG has once again turned into 3 HD wallpaper. Which I'm once again quite annoyed by. And the only way I can think to get around this is to, like, build another layer. I don't know. Either build another layer or, like, disconnect the two teleporters in the end and just modify it so I have, like, a little nook I can use to go backwards. Like, to start going backwards. Yeah, so maybe, I'm theorizing, right? Maybe if we build a, like, room below the end over here. So, like, this would teleport me to the room below. Now, the reason I'm making it a separate room is because one of the advantages of teleporting away so far was the fact that I had a little grease spurgy. So I could, like, heal or whatever. Catch my breath, you know, maybe strategize. But I'll need a little grace period here to turn around. So, I teleport down here to the room. DOG curves down to get me. And then in the room, I use another teleporter to go back up to this, where I will start going backwards. To the left. And then I just repeat such a design on this side. but allowing me to go right. Now, I'm not a fan of losing the cool grace period I get from teleporting to the other side of the world, but it's causing way too many issues. I'm certain such a modification could fix it, but for now, I think that'll have to be it at the moment. Yeah, because at the moment, I can't go into the night just redoing attempts. Well, it's cool. Okay, so we finished staggering out the elevation of our teleporters. So now the fireballs are much easier to avoid. And we have the boulder line. The boulder line does a little bit of damage, but from the looks of it, our main benefit from it is the lag. If we get a bunch of boulders and start lagging a little bit, we get some bullet time to react better. I don't know what it is with Terraria lag, like how they handled it differently. But for some reason, in Terraria, when you lag, instead of just jumping frames, the game just gets slower. You get bullet time. I don't know why. In every other game I play, when it lags, you get a PowerPoint. But in this, you get a really slowed down version of what you were already doing. And not gonna lie, it's kind of fire. But, yeah, I'm calling it. Next time, turn around rooms. But for now, this is Bman. No longer doing the internet. I'll see y'all next time. Have a great night.